Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Author D Spice and I talk about the law of attraction, and every week I just define one of the manifestation techniques and I just explain it to you. I have had a practice of it in my life and it has worked for me, so I just like to share it with you. Okay, so the step one to this manifestation technique is when you get a new idea, keep up with it, else you end up not feeling good. So when you are in your journey to your manifestation, you get plenty of ideas and you like a certain idea, certain idea, you feel like doing it, so you do it, and otherwise you end up not feeling good. Now your emotions will give you a constant feedback about how you are progressing. Now you have to pay attention to your emotions, because your emotions will give you constant feedback about the relationship between you and the expanded version of you because of this new idea. So when you have this new idea, right, you have the inner self which is there in you has already expanded itself to this new idea. So you have to close the gap between the expanded version of you and what you are currently. Okay, so when you are doing this, you take note of the emotions. If you are feeling good about the expansion, then you are in the right direction. Okay, so because of this, now who you are always focuses in the direction of love. So when there is something in your environment that you hate or you don't like, then you fall yourself out of vibrational alignment with the larger part of you who always loves. What I mean to say by this is that the larger part of you always looks towards expansion. The inner being that is there within you always looks towards expansion. So when you are expanding, you always feel satisfied, you always feel love, you always feel joy, you always feel satisfaction, happiness, etc., etc. when you are moving to the higher range of this vibrational spectrum. Okay, so when you are moving there, but let us say at some point of time you are in this negative zone, then you need to figure out, so you need to keep a tab on your emotions. So you need to figure out how to come out of it and come in alignment with this natural self. Your natural self is to love, is to be happy, is to be satisfied, and is to be to be in your well-being. So you have to be in that zone. Okay, so this is step one. Now step two is you're constantly asking for improvement, and the source within you will take this request and become it vibrationally. So when you're constantly asking the universe for certain improvement, the improved condition that you want in your life, it has already expanded itself. So it has taken its request from you. The universe has taken its request from you and it has already expanded itself. Now vibrationally, so everything you see in your physical world is an extension of vibrational reality. So everything that you see around you was once just a small idea, right? It was just a small idea. You thought of something, you got inspired, and you went into the direction of it, and then it manifested itself into its physical form. But before it happened, before any of this happened, it was still an idea. It was still in its vibrational form. So this vibrational form is actually very, very real. Very, very real. So it's from the vibrational form that it manifests to its physical form. Okay, so you are constantly asking for improvement, and the source within you will always take this request and become that particular thing vibrationally first. It is already expanded vibrationally first. So everything that you see around you in your physical world is an extension of your vibrational reality. It was just a thought before. It was only a thought before, and now it has manifested, and it is it is a full it has come to fruition, and you can see it in its physical form, right? So that is how it is. That's how the thoughts turn to things. Okay, so this is step two. Now step three is when the universe responds, sometimes you block the signal because of your bad mood. When you're in your bad mood, so you must always take tab of your emotions. When you're in a bad mood, what happens is you're blocking the signals that you are getting from the universe. So that's the reason it's very important to keep a tab on your emotions, so that you do not block the universe from sending the manifestation towards you freely. Okay, so when the universe responds, sometimes you block the signal because of your bad mood. Now you have the glorious experience of sifting enough variety for the purpose of coming to new conclusions about how your life would be better. You have different variations and options given to you, so you can choose one of the options and come to a defined conclusion of how your life could be better. Okay, now so you thus have the option of aligning with what you have asked for, or of continuing to align with the reason that you ask. Okay, so this is step 3. Now step 4 is, if you ask for an improved condition but you keep beating the drum of the reason about why you are asking, you are moving vibrationally apart from what you have asked for. So you have asked for something, you have asked for A, okay, but you keep on talking only about A minus 2 all the time. Okay, you want to become A, and your vibration, it is, the idea is already there in the vibrational form, and your inner self is fully focused on that particular thing that is vibrationally manifested. But you and your physical self are always going A minus 2 and speaking about the things that you are seeing and observing around. So if that is the case, then you are vibrationally apart from the becoming of that manifestation, right? So let me say again, if you ask for an improved condition but you keep beating the drum of the reason that you are asking, you are moving vibrationally apart from what you have asked for. So you have trained yourself into that frequency, and it won't be easy for you to let go of what you do want. So when you keep on, when you wholeheartedly want the manifestation A, but you keep on talking about A minus 2, right? So you are vibrating at a very lower frequency. You can't reach that frequency. So if you have to reach that frequency, then you have to believe that it has vibrationally manifested. So when you're believing completely that it has vibrationally manifested, and you can start seeing hints of it in the physical environment, by seeing or smelling or hearing things around you, and by sensing, that's how you pick up the different vibrations. So it is then that you are coming to that frequency with which you have to get the manifestation. Okay, so when your inner being has manifested, when your inner being is fully focusing on what you want, and when you really know that every thought that you completely focus on will turn to things, then you should not be beating the drum about something that that is in the past, or something that has not happened. You should be looking forward, and you should be talking about your becoming part. Your becoming part, you have already become that vibrationally. So that is the thing that you need to talk about all the time. That is the thing that you need to focus about all the time. So what I'm saying is that if you ask for an improved condition but you keep beating the drum of the reason that you're asking, you are moving vibrationally apart from what you have asked for. So you have trained yourself into that frequency, and it won't be easy for you to let go of what you do want. You want something, then you have to come into that frequency to receive, right? The universe will give you as soon as you ask. The universe is giving you, but you have to come to that frequency. So how can you come to that frequency? By keeping a tab on your emotions. Now, so when you are in a bad mood, you are blocking the universe from coming to you, right? With the manifestation, it has a lot of things to give to you, but you are blocking yourself by going in and vibrating at a very lower frequency. So you have to come to the right frequency to match with the manifestation. Okay, so this is step number 4. Step 5 is, the larger part of you is only thinking about what you do want. Whatever you want, your inner being always vouches and demands from the universe about your desires. Okay, you can ask n number of things from the universe, and the universe is going to line up the things for you, and you can just get it. Okay, your inner positive self is always focusing on that part. Okay, so the vibrational part of you finds that improvement immediately. Okay, the vibrational part of you, which is like 99% of you, it finds that improvement immediately, and from then on it will begin offering from that new vantage point. So you get what you think about, right? You always get what you think about. So when your inner positive self has already expanded to the newest version of you, version 1.0 to version 2.0. It's already expanded. So don't go back or don't go back and forth, because now you're vibrating at a very new frequency, at a very high frequency, and everything that happens to you is emanating from that frequency alone. Okay, so you are meeting new people, you are making new sets of relationships, you are making new sets of new sets of contacts, you are developing new sets of things, because when you are at one level, the frequency that needs to be matched, you can only see this much. But if you are rising at this level, you can see a broader version, right? You can see a broader version. So you have to enhance yourself to this particular frequency. So you can only do that by focusing on your emotions, focusing on what your inner being is always focusing upon. Okay, so step number 5, which is the last step, is the larger part of you is only thinking about what you do want. So the vibrational part of you finds the improvement immediately, and from then on it starts beginning to offer from that new vantage point. Okay, so guys, this is a manifestation technique known as improved condition. Now when you apply all these techniques that I keep telling you about, the law of attraction, different techniques, what's going to happen is you are consciously improving the way you are looking at your emotions. You're always emanating from a higher frequency. So when you are always at a higher frequency, the universe also responds to you from that same frequency, and that's how you are able to manifest much better than anybody else in this world. Okay, so guys, this is a manifestation technique known as improved condition. I'll get back to you again next week with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned and bye for now. Bye.